Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, and welcome to, well, the server that I'm currently playing on. This is RonHutchCraft, and this is his Minecraft server. Do you want to say hi and introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. This is RonHutchCraft. I'd like to welcome you to yergashivens.minecraft server. This is Stocky's first time visiting here, and we're just trying to make him feel as at home as we possibly can here.
And, I mean, just in case you guys can't tell already by looking at the spawn, there are some pretty epic builds on this server. There's a funky kind of cloud thing that's blocking all the view of the top of those balloons, but those are like hot air balloons that are kind of holding up spawn. And I wonder if you can sort of see down a little bit. Yeah, down there's the world. So I mean, this is an awesome way to start. So I guess, do you want to start showing us around and show us some of the
Absolutely.
cool stuff?
Now, where you're at, standing on top of this block is spawn. The person or player will spawn in, and then if they want to have a look around, I know there's a chest up here. Sometimes there's some goodies in that chest. Make their way downstairs, and there's some more chests. There's a jukebox. There's some stuff here, and then if they want, they can go down to the bottom level, and they'll use this waterway. So, Stocky, you go first, and I'll follow you.
So just so you guys get an idea of what I'm actually seeing as I go down, rather than just water, there is massive bridge. I mean, giant mushroom farm. Oops, I missed the hole. There we go. Down into this. I'm not even sure what to describe it as. Like a little gazebo type thing.
That's exactly what it is.
And so
Now,
yeah,
the only thing that is not really finished on this server is the nether. We actually had a nether hub, very similar to what you would find on the Minecraft server. Um, through my efforts to turn this server into a feed the beast, I actually lost the nether.
yeah.
So that's the one thing we're trying to do is build that back up. So let's just have a look around here. We'll go this way, and what we'll do is we'll show folks the main center, kind of like the town square is what we'll show them.
So just before I follow Ron, there's a rule board that's just there that gives you the list of the rules. So when you come down, you can see what they are, and that is the epic structure that we were just in. Just,
Yes.
I guess, just kind of showing you up there. So we'll head over now this way, and I'll just follow Ron for a little while. If you've got a minecart, that makes this much easier because it sure beats
It
walking.
actually does. I need to finish it and put some redstone to power the tracks. I think they're every 10. But that's a work in progress. And as soon as I put that in there, folks will be able to zip around, go anywhere they want to go. And
So
there's an outer track that you don't see.
okay, so that I mean that was, I was just admiring your signpost there that lets people know which way to go.
Absolutely.
And for those that are interested, I'm using the Cottery Craft texture pack, just because I love the way it looks with glass and things like that, and it's really cool actually. I haven't used this texture pack before, and I'm actually really enjoying how it looks.
Yeah, it's a very clean pack. Now, just in front of me here is what we call the church. A gentleman from punchwood.com, his name is For the Lost Road, actually built this church, and I recently came and did some modifications to it. So it'll be the first structure that will go inside. I have a dog here.
Ah, nice. Has it got a name?
It actually doesn't. Now, Stocky, just real quick, what you see pop up on the screen there is the Reddit plugin showing you all the latest Reddit news, and there's the email address on the screen right there.
Okay, so
Minecraftserver@gmail.com.
So I'm going to bring that up on the screen and just leave it up here for a few seconds. So anyone who would like to join this server, if you just send an email to that particular email address and give them your details and why it is that you'd like to join, I'm sure Ron will be able to check it out and get back to you. It's a whitelisted server, so once you get whitelisted, you'll then get the IP and you'll be able to join up and come on and have a look at all the things that we're looking at today.
Absolutely, absolutely. That sounds like it's a good deal. Um, that email address hasn't seen much use lately, so if folks send me some email, that'd be a-okay. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the left here, and we're going to kind of go to the outskirts of the town center here. Now, you can't miss that big tree. That's a Christmas tree. It was put up before Christmas, and it's still there. Um, and I just don't have the heart to take it down, Stocky, I gotta tell you.
That is, I mean, clearly you guys who are watching this can see just how epic this thing is. I mean, this is not a small tree. This is an absolutely massive tree. I can't imagine how long it took to build. I can imagine how long it'd take to break it and take it down,
Oh,
and I'm not sure that that'd be a lot of fun.
um, that is it's a lot of fun to look at. And if I just keep it up long enough, I can justify it. It'll be
It's
Christmas again. I'll be able to justify keeping it up.
once every 11 months it'll be in exactly the right place at the right time.
Exactly. Let's go over here. This is actually one of the first builds that was on this server. And by the way, let me just say the seed for this server is -12. The seed for the map is -12. So if you'd like to use this seed.
And I'm not sure if it'll matter or not. I'm not sure if 1.5 changed world gen at all, but it's a 1.4.7 server as well. So you'll need to just make sure you have a 1.4.7 client for vanilla if you want to get on here.
Now, Stocky, there's a piece of mushroom in there. There's a plugin called Precious Stones on this server, which means that if you're opt, or perhaps even if you're not, and you walk up close to this, it's what they call a God Stone. Now,
Okay.
what it'll do is it'll heal up all your hearts, your food, and it'll actually repair your items.
Okay. That's cool.
So it's called Precious Stones. Now, if I have a lot of traffic on the server, what I have a tendency to do is to use these item frames, load them accordingly, and then let folks come in here and they can just use the resources here and go out and build a house.
That's cool.
So this is like the I don't know what you call it, right? The proper name, but storehouse. There we go. Okay.
I'm gonna test out the Godstone. Oh wow, it did work.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go. You're up, so I know that should definitely work for you.
Yep,
Here,
certainly did.
we have another track, so we're going to go out. We're gonna put Stocky on the track here, and he's going to take the whirlwind tour of the area that you've seen. And I've got a cart that I'm going to give you, Stocky.
Awesome. I could spawn one in, but that'd be cheating.
Now,
Actually, I better go back to creative before I end up getting hungry.
now, I think I have some. Yeah, I've got some chicken. Now, this up above here, just very quickly, this up above here is called the Trans Central Railway Station. And you're going to see this, Stocky. This is amazing. But the branches of the Trans Central Railway Station go east, west, and south, and each of the branches is over 1,200 blocks long.
Wow.
Which means it goes out a very long way. And that's when folks can kind of take that railway out and they can build if they don't want to be in this area.
I kind of wish I had something like Ray's minimap on so I could show everyone just how big it looks from top on. But, I mean, hopefully you guys get an idea that this thing is big.
Oh, it's huge, and you're going to see it. There's a platform, and then there's the actual the branches themselves. Okay.
Awesome. So this is the start point, is it?
Yeah, it is, and I'm going to plop down a cart here for you. And
Sweet.
It should, by all means, it should stay put. And if you'll hit that button, you'll be on your way. There
Woo!
you go. All right, enjoy it.
Does it bring me back to the start where I just was?
Well, it does. The actual start is going to be just behind where you started, actually.
So there we have the beautiful spawn and the mushroom town. I got to get used to what some of these textures are. I'm new to this texture pack, but some of them looks like a really light kind of color, like maybe it might be sandstone or something. But ooh, some cool looking artwork.
Now, that house you passed, that large house you passed, as soon as you started on your way on the left-hand side, is the newest build on the server, actually.
I reckon if I sat on this for a while, I might get that achievement about riding a minecart a certain distance.
You might. You just might.
I don't think I've ever had that achievement.
I've gotten it once, and it was by mistake. I actually just stayed on a ride for minutes on end, and I finally got the achievement. And that was on this server, on the old map. The old map got corrupted, and we had to start a new one. We began to be very strict on what was built and what wasn't. And I'm happy to say that for almost a year now, this has been the same map, and we've been able to keep it uncorrupted.
That's pretty cool because Minecraft is generally not the most stable. You generally make a lot of backups of things and hope that it doesn't crash itself.
That's exactly right. That's what happened to me once. I actually came back, left some people on the server, including my admin. I came back and I said, guys, we're running, what was it, 40% CPU. We only had 5 people over. And I said, oh, that's not good. So right now, believe it or not, with you and I logged on, we're running 0% CPU.
Just the way it should be when it's working.
That's exactly right.
Oh, sweet. We're back at the start.
That's it.
That is an epic tour. Now, right click. Now, I don't want to destroy this cart, so let's... Whoop, wrong button. I'll hang on to that for later.
Alright, okay, follow me up here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you to the front, of the very entrance to this railway you see ahead of you here. And man, is it fun. It's called the Trans Central Railway Station. And it's actually one of my builds that has survived for so long. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear this or not, coming from my sounds. I'm actually using Matmos sound generator.
Okay, no, I can't hear your sound. I can hear your voice coming through, but not the sound.
Well, that's good. That's not bad. Took me forever to learn how to load that mine.
Whoop.
Okay. This is absolutely amazing. The Trans Central Railway Station, Astocky, it's huge. That's all I can say. We'll jump over that. There we go. Good job. All right. So this is familiar. This is where we started. All right.
There's the entrance. Okay.
Here we go. We have a little sign up here, Trans Central Railway Station. If you want, go ahead and plop down your cart there. And I've got mine here, thanks to TMI. And I'm right behind you. Let me push you back. Okay, now hit that button again.
Much better. So this is a fully powered track in both directions, is it?
That's exactly right. Now, Stocky, if you were to stay on this train through all the south, east, and west winds, you would stay on the track. You'd probably have the achievement 2 or 3 times over, because the total length is approximately 4,000 or 5,000 blocks, if not more.
That's just crazy.
And you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute.
Oh, I hit the edge. I ran out of room.
No,
Nice. Now I have 2 carts.
okay. All right. Now, this is the platform. Now, you see the water fountain in the middle?
Yep.
This kind of acts the same way that the Sky Tower, the Skyland platform does, which means you can go right down the middle.
Okay.
There's a giant box beneath us is what it turns out to be. And that's hollow. And then beneath that is obviously the ground. But this was built for me by GR Steam, the houses and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk down the east road.
Okay.
We won't take a minecart. We'll just take a walk. And what you're about to see, Stocky, is going to blow you away.
I think
We're
I'm...
going to see the librarian. And ready yourself now, man, because I guarantee you've never seen anything in Minecraft like it.
I wish I could run faster. The anticipation. Oh, we're going down, are we?
Okay, here we go. Now, Stocky, this is approximately 17,000 blocks that go into making the librarian. Go ahead and go on.
Wow.
That is, it's Stocky, it's so major. If you stand on this end with most renders, you can't even see the other side of it.
No, I've kind of lost the end. I get just past the stairway.
Yeah, if you stand right here in the middle, this is the middle, um, and if you just look around, this is something amazing. It's a grand library, and it was built for me in approximately 1 week by GR Steam. There's a book inside that this right here. You take that book out, and you can have a read.
Wow. Nice.
Now there's the second floor, and we'll take a run up there.
This is just it's like you imagine a giant, great library from the movies.
Exactly, something like you would see in like Harry Potter or something like that. I actually have a third floor. You can
Uh,
believe that.
really?
Yeah, follow me. I'll show you. We'll go up here to this upper left-hand corner.
Ah, ladder. Totally didn't see that. You'd almost have to know it was there.
I didn't even know it until he showed it to me after he built this. I had no idea it was here. There's some pretty cool enchanted stuff in this chest down here. I'd like you to have a grab at some things if you'd like to. I know for a fact there's a sword and a pickaxe.
Wow. Efficiency 2 unbreaking.
Oh, there's some enchanted stuff in there.
Oh, diamond sword. Smite 4, protection 3, fortune 2, efficiency 4, knockback 2. That's like an epic enchantment. Wow, there's heaps of
That,
stuff.
if that doesn't kill a creeper.
There's the pickaxe of truth
Yes,
and the iron axe of fury. I love the names for these things. It makes them just sound so much cooler.
it does. It does. I got some of those names from the movie Thor when they just kind of like everything has like a major epic name. I think I think nothing else has anything in it. I think it's just these two chests here.
Just in case you need to stash some stuff.
Yeah.
This is a pretty. This is just a huge major build. I mean, I struggle to build anything that's bigger than 9 by 9. I just can't think that big in my head.
I can't either, to be honest with you. And Stocky, the most amazing thing about this is he used no mods whatsoever except creative mode.
Yeah, you'd almost have to have a plan laid out because I guess you'd have to be some. Well, maybe if you were artistic enough, you could build it by eye.
Sure.
But I just can't imagine trying to build something like this by eye. You'd be like, oh, no, that's in the wrong spot. That didn't line up.
Right, and you know what? I have actually looked around at his build to try to find something wrong, and I can't. Especially the underwater base, which we're going to go to see here in just a few minutes. It'll be the next thing we see, and then we'll go over to Orthanc Tower. We'll have a go at that, and then we'll come back here, and we'll go to the west, and we'll go to the Skylands, which is another major build, which was used. I did use mods for that.
And I like the fact that it says saving world, expect lag, and then it's just none.
All right, yeah, it's like it's done. It's like saving done. You're like, oh man, that's amazing. If you look straight down there, there's fire, which is at the middle of that bottom middle of that cone.
That doesn't seem safe.
Okay, what we're going to do now is I am going to warp to the underwater base, and I'll bring you to me.
Okay.
And this is a lot of fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go slash warp. Okay, and it's listed as underwater base. Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I did that. Underwater base, so slash warp. underwater base. Okay, I'm going to bring you to me. 1 second. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and TP Stocky to us.
That's okay. I took the liberty of typing that in while you were typing in all the warp.
Right. Well, this is it. This is underwater base, and what we've done is we have simply gone down to the very end of the East Railway,
Okay.
and we've gone into the water about 200 yards. Well, if you eye it up, it's probably about 200 blocks into the water, and this is where we end up, man. This is the underwater base.
See, I'm just having a look. I'm just trying to see what my coordinates are. I think I'm 40-ish, something like that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we're a good 20 plus blocks underwater.
Sure. You'll get a buff from this beacon here. You should get a little bit of speed out of that.
Oh, speed and regeneration, nice.
Yeah. There's a little place down here that I built myself to do a little bit of enchanting.
Oh wow.
So you can enchant a little bit there. And there's a place to live. There's like an apartment area with some chests. Let's go see if we can hunt that down. That's where we spawned in. Over here, man, you can move fast with that buff, let me tell you. Yeah, this is just a little storage area here.
It's cool. I love the way you've stacked the chests.
Yeah. I tell you, Minecraft is the century's new coloring book. It's the new Legos. It's everything built into one. I love the game. Now I love this. In case of emergency, break frame.
What have we got in there? Oh. What do we got? We got a... Huh. Uh-oh.
Enchanted bow, I think.
Well, there should have been something enchanted in there, but when it popped off, there was nothing in
I
it.
got it. That's because
Ah, you got it. Okay.
hang on. Where's the sword?
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Ooh, Twilight Vengeance.
Is that what that is?
Power 5, Infinity 1, Punch 2, Flame 1. That is an awesome bow. Have you got the? Did you get the item frame when it popped off?
Yeah, I did actually. Oh my god, I got the sword one time, the item frame next. There you go.
There we go. Put everything back where we got it from.
We'll call it Stocky's bow. Here, you can have this. Here's some.
Ooh. Emerald?
Yeah. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. You can have some emerald. I think I have some villagers. I'm almost positive I do.
Down here?
Actually, in a village, we're going to see it. You might have seen the village while you were on that minecart ride, going around the main area there.
Now, is there a way we can actually get out of here, just so we can see how far underwater it is? I thought I saw somewhere before that had like a...
Follow me. We're on our way.
I like the idea of swimming out of here just so we can see how deep it is. There you go.
Yep. There we go. Pretty far underwater.
Yeah, I want to try and get like a...
Aerial view.
Yeah. Back to creative mode. Otherwise I'm going to drown. Wow, it's so big you kind of can't really get it all on the one screen. It's just... Oh, there you go. Now that I'm above water, I can.
Now, Stocky, turn around. You see that little bit of light in the ground, the seafloor there?
Yep.
You can actually travel down that, and there's a nether portal there.
Oh, okay.
The nether portal will bring you into the nether. You take from there, you go into another nether portal, and it brings you back to the area you spawned in.
Ah, nice. Fast travel.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain at the moment because I don't. It's not exactly perfect. I got to find the other portal, but it actually works once. All right, so let's see. Where should we go from here?
Do you want to go to the tower?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Might have to see if we can make it day 2 so we can see it, but we'll see what it's like once we get there.
Okay. Slash work or thank. Nice. Oh man, it looks good too.
Now I'm just going to reload those textures so we can see it. That's better. Or at least I can see all of it, but I can't quite see the top of it.
Should I make it daytime?
No, I'm just going to... Oh. Just fly around quickly and just show everyone. Because, I mean, it's all in there. It's just so high, you can't quite see it from the
It is
ground.
pretty high.
So, I mean,
Early on, my admin and I had kind of a funny joke going. People were coming to the server and they said, well, can I build? Can I lay fire? Can I drop lava and all this other kind of stuff? And I took them over to the librarian and I said, well, here's the deal. If you can build this librarian, you can break the rules of the server. And so often they'd look at me and they'd go, no, I can't. And I'd say, okay, well, you can't lay fire, but you can build.
this is just massive. I mean,
or think is a great deal. Let's go inside. We'll have give them a look. Note the skeleton heads there.
yeah.
All right.
Those just make every place look better.
Yeah, we'll just fly up to the very tip top.
Now, is there normally a way to get up?
Actually, the only way is to fly. And we can go to the very tip top and be like Gandalf.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't tell if I'd hit the top or not. I got stuck in the beacon beams.
They are bright, aren't they? You didn't know this.
Can you see the ground?
Oh no.
I need like a far plus viewing distance because I can sort of see faint shadows where I know the ground is.
I can see the fire. I can't tell. Yeah, I can see the fire, but that's about it. I can see the outline of the hill. That's all I got.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe try and make a day and see if that lets us see a little bit more?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Whoops. And there's day. And there's also rain. Let's turn that off. Rain, I should say this. Actually, I didn't tell you this yet. Rain and thunder are default for this server, so when a person sees the server reloaded or restarted, it'll always rain. Whoops. I just fell.
There we go. I just refreshed everything to get rid of all the clouds I was looking through so I can see the ground again. So, yeah, you can clearly see this place is tall.
That is a long way from the ground.
That's like a scary drop. It's one of those things where if you were to accidentally fall, you feel your stomach drop, even though it's just Minecraft you're playing.
Exactly. That's great. I like.
Thankfully, I'm on creative and I didn't have that moment of, I know I'm going to hit the ground.
And you have plenty of time to think about it. Okay.
That's awesome. That is just epically big. And again, like now, from the bottom you can see the whole top and see the beacons going way off into space.
And again, it's very easy to get here because all you have to do is simply go to the East Railway, go east from the underwater base, and you'll eventually come right here.
Just kind of follow it to the end.
Yeah, there's a house out here too somewhere. A gentleman named Luke built a house out here. I don't exactly know where, but there's a nice house out here somewhere.
I'm sure if you had some kind of map, it'd just stand out.
Sure.
It's a nice area. It's built in too, like right on the edge of like a big extreme kind of cliff.
Absolutely. This bridge he built after he built the tower to kind of go, and then he put that fire, like a
beacon.
Yeah, fire beacon over there. So from here, let's see. Let's go back to the platform, and what we'll do is we'll go over to the Skyland.
Awesome.
And we'll have a look at that. So if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to go platform. Okay, we'll go warp platform.
Perfect.
All right, there we are. Okay, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go west. So, west, here we go.
I always get confused as to which direction's which in Minecraft, so I just look for the sun.
No, the sun is the best way to go. I've got Ray's mini-map loaded, so I can just go back to the west. Now, what we're going to do, If you want to, we can walk the length of this, or we can just warp to the Skylands.
Um, every time I load up a bit, it just loads more. So let's warp.
Okay, let's do that. What we'll do is we'll warp Skylands with a capital S, I think.
That worked for me. We're like right at the very end of that tunnel, I think.
Absolutely. So we'll walk to the end of this. We'll see a water. Oh, look. Astocky, this thing's huge.
I was kind of looking around going, there's nothing here, and then I looked up and it's like, oh yeah, there is.
And everything on the bottom is black. You notice that? It's all dark.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm kind of missing part of it at the moment. Do the F3 trick and see if I can load it all back in. There we go. Much better. And so here's our way up, hey?
That's it.
I'm going to cheat and just fly beside it because it's quicker. Wow, it's really much bigger than I thought it was.
Oh, sure.
It's ever so slightly like Independence Day when they're coming up to the mothership.
Now, here's the deal. There we go. I just broke that, just so you can come out of that. Because what I use most of the time is a compass.
Okay.
This is the Skylands. And if you go to the edge, there's a walkway, many, many walkways around the edge.
There is too.
We're going to go over
Wow.
to the extreme edge.
I didn't see which extreme edge you went to. I went in the wrong direction.
Let's see. I'll try to find it. If you face north, it'd be the right hand. Here, actually, I'll just bring you to me.
Okay. I'm kind of like I'm just flying around. I thought I'd be able to see you by now.
There you go.
Oh, whoa.
Now, we're in the corner here, and we can actually go to the very edge. Now, you are well above the clouds here.
We are 150. That's high.
It is.
Lucky we got the whole you can build past 128 thing.
Sure. And this started as a platform much smaller than this, and every day folks came and built a little bit more, and a little bit more, and then eventually we have what we have right now. Some of the builds here are pretty cool, so we'll fly up and we'll go over here and land, and we'll open up a gate, and I'm going to show you I have a trap set up.
So is it like 1.3 you started this on, or 1.25?
No, it would have been like 1.4.
Okay. Because I was going to say, because normally you see in a lot of builds that were started on earlier servers that people kind of started in a normal biome and then it became a snow biome.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay, you gotta try to get out of there now. This is my trap. But it's this. Okay, come walk forward.
That's okay.
Over this one. This one. There you go.
That's okay. It's just a matter of jumping at just the right time.
That's exactly right.
I was trying to do it without accidentally spamming jump and making myself fly.
I can't tell you how many creepers I catch like this. They'll walk, just like you did, walk back and forth, and they're like, how am I going to tell you? Let's go to this end. I'll take you inside a couple of the homes.
Is this all snow blocks?
Actually, it's not. It's just snow slabs. It's covered in a snow slab.
Okay.
So that's
Oh no, sorry, I was meaning this big tower here beside us.
That's all snow.
Okay.
Well, that's every bit snow.
Yeah, because I'm just not used to this texture pack and I wasn't sure whether it was snow or like white wool or what it was.
Alright. Alright, this is just a nice fireplace here. Now, the majority of these homes, the majority of everything I build, is empty on the inside, which allows someone to come and fill it up if they choose they want to live here or someplace else.
I tend to build a lot of houses that are empty as well, but it's mainly because I'm just not creative enough to put stuff in them.
And I'm not either. I'm really not either. This actually has a... Oh, there's not much up here.
Just a little simple attic.
Yeah.
Nice view though.
Oh yes. That's one of the things I've really enjoyed about the Skylands is it just looks awesome. And every major server, if you ever notice, they all have a Skylands.
Yeah, I think ever since they upped the ceiling height, so how high you could build, people were like, well, I want to build up really high then.
Absolutely. Oh gosh, that was my mindset. Let's go back here. I think, yes. Now these homes back here are made of wool, with the exception of the one that's wooden.
Okay.
So this is just a very basic, very simple wool house. But I actually remember seeing a video of Paul's daughter, Remy, who made a house on their server on MCD, made of wool, and it kind of inspired me to make these.
I think Minecraft needs more options for coloured items rather than just wool. I think that's one thing that's really missing. I think there's a mod called the coloured clay mod where you can dye clay and then you can use it to make, I think, coloured bricks or something as well.
That's right.
And then there's another one that's like the stained glass mod where you just add...
Yes, Feed the Beast has that on several of its mods. Now, Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, does have that stained clay, but not really to the extent that you're talking about, because there's very few colors, and they're all very subdued. They're like earth colors almost.
Yeah. Is that now part of 1.5 that they've added that in?
It is.
Because I was going to say, I don't remember ever seeing that.
1.5.2. If you download that developer's client, you'll see it in there.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't doubt if they did stained glass because it's so popular.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to be really creative though to do a bunch of stuff with it. It's kind of still hard to do.
Yeah. Well, you know from playing modded Minecraft, they have so many pages in your too many items or your NEI.
Yeah.
Of your covers and your everything. There's like 5 or 6 pages of it.
Yeah, there's a new one now that's becoming really popular. I think it's Imnibus blocks or something like that.
Okay.
It was the person who originally made a Red Power 2 Buildcraft compatibility kind of thing that let you mix their pipes and tubes together.
Yes.
Has made like a replacement for the Red Power micro blocks, so you can do all the different kinds of Red Power micro blocks, but without Red Power because it hasn't updated yet. So it seems like the ideas are taking off and people are just running with them, and you can just do some amazing stuff.
I agree. Let's talk about your launcher just very quickly.
Okay.
Your launcher, what do they call it? The AT launcher?
Yeah, the AT launcher, the Astocky team launcher. It's
okay.
It's I guess I mean it really started off with probably back in Minecraft 1.2.5.
Sure.
I started releasing my own batch script so that people who wanted to play the same mods as me would have a simple way of installing them all. And with the help of Ryan the Almighty and D-Wingit 2008 and Hey Yorkie, we've kind of put together a launcher now that we're using that basically allows you to download, and Solitary Craft 6 at the moment is just updating to 1.5.2, and pretty much every mod that you can get for 1.5.2 is in the list, and you've just got to pick the mods you want, and you can play kind of whatever mod pack it is that you're after.
Amazing. And you're currently doing a Let's Play of a Solitary Craft.
That's right. I've got it's a pack called the Magicality pack. It's like a subset of Solitary Craft, so it's a bunch of mods that are fixed. You basically just pick it from a list, and you guys can play with the same pack that I'm using if you wanted. And it's got Ars Magica, and it's got a bunch of other magical themed kind of mods, which is just really cool.
And not only that, you can actually pick the mods that you want to be on the pack.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I think. I mean, if you tried to put them all in, I think there's like 120 or 130 mods, and it basically, I mean, Minecraft just isn't stable when you add that many mods. Certainly you can get the block IDs to match, but the game itself just doesn't work properly. But I mean, you can pick anywhere from 1 or 2 mods if you just want a pretty simple experience, all the way up to 90 or 100 even, I think.
Wow.
But
Okay.
generally, you kind of pick what it is you're interested in. And I know a lot of people are interested in technical kind of mods and tech style things, and there's the Solitary Craft technical type themed packs. There's the University Electricity themed packs that kind of have all the University Electricity mods selected for you. I mean, pretty much anything you want you can get, and I mean, he puts a huge job in it. I mean, it's like a couple of hours almost every day just making sure all the mods are up to date, so you're getting all the latest bug fixes and everything pretty much as soon as it comes out.
Okay, well, I have the AT launcher downloaded, and I can attest that the Magicality is everything you say it is. It's a lot of fun. And because a lot of those mods are mods that you don't actually hear too much about.
Yeah, I think Bibliocraft is one that I'm really starting to like at the moment. It allows you to make like potion shelves and almost like extensions of item frames. Just some really cool stuff you can make with it, and I think it fits in really well with the kind of like writing tables you get from Thormcraft and those other kinds of things like that. It's a really cool mod that I don't think I would have seen otherwise. And there's a bunch of other mods like that as well.
Right.
Tinkerer's Construct and Elemental Creepers and just
So
a heap of other different ones altogether. It's really awesome.
now, one of your Let's Plays, you actually saw a creeper that was all kind of distorted. It was-
Yeah, I think that's the Elemental Creepers mod. It gives you about 12 or 13 different kinds of creepers. There's some that like explode as soon as they see you to make it a bit more challenging. There's other ones that give you weird sort of, I guess, debuffs whenever one explodes near you.
Sure. Well, that's awesome. Okay.
I'm really enjoying it. I like the fact that it gives you the choice to play whatever it is that you want, however you want to play Minecraft, and I mean it's not for everyone. Some people don't like the fact that it doesn't just give you all the mods, but it's also the only launcher that actually supports the developers by using their AdFly links and getting you to download the mods you need, so that they get the support and you're respecting their wishes that they don't want mod packs to distribute their mods. So
That's
it
exactly right.
it basically prompts you to download the files and gives you what you need to play, and then sets it all up for you. So I think that's brilliant.
You talked about that. You said that if you click on the link, it takes you right to their website, correct?
That's right. Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
And when you run the launcher as well, if the mod developer has given the support to download the mod, it does. If the mod developer has said he doesn't want that, it will take you to their website for you to download it yourself. So I know Tekkit and a bunch of other mod launchers have got a lot of bad publicity in the past for doing things that were against their wishes, and that's something that we are very against. We want to make sure that everything's exactly the way the developers want it to be and everything's above board. So I guess 100% legal kind of was the way we started, but it's more than that. It's about making sure they get the support they deserve for giving us, everything that we play with.
Well, what is the slogan for the AT launcher? I think it's the only way to play mods.
Yeah, I mean, Solitary Craft, I think, and the AT launcher started off as being, the new way to play mods,
Yes.
but I've kind of redubbed that the only way to play mods, because,
Only way to play mods.
I mean, I was saying the other day that any kind of mod pack you want, I'm not going to drop too many names, but pretty much any mod pack you want, you could open up Solitary Craft 6 and just pick the same mods that are in it, and have it set up and configured just the way you want it. It's got an easy way to back up saves built into it. You can run multiple different packs, multiple different configurations, really easy, because it configures everything in the location where you install the launcher, so it's not like you can only have one version of Minecraft running.
Right.
It automatically supports revision rollbacks to different versions, so anything from I think back as far as 1.3.2, you can kind of pick a Minecraft, any version that you particularly want to play. If you have a server that's a little bit outdated or you have some plugins that you want, I mean it's really very powerful. Ryan's done an amazing job with it. And the Astocky Team Launcher 3 is actually due out fairly soon.
Oh,
and,
nice.
and when that comes out, that's going to add even more customizability and the ability for people to basically create their own packs by kind of linking together all the mods that are already in it. Say you have your own server and you want certain mods but not other ones, you can set it up so that people can really easily get the mods that you want them to have.
Okay, not only that, you do tutorials on how to set those servers up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of how I got started on YouTube. I was playing Tekkit and I had a server, and a heap of people were asking me, how do you get it to work? So I did a how to create a Tekkit server tutorial, and I've kind of expanded from there. And I mean, they're pretty popular videos. Lots of people watch them, and I think a lot of those servers get good publicity, and it's good for me and it's good for my channel. but definitely I'm enjoying doing tutorials. I mean, there's lots of people out there who need a lot of help and have some problems that they
Right.
need help with, and I'm always happy to help. If anyone has any kind of problems with anything, let me know. And it's, I guess, the same with Solitary Craft. If you have any problems with the Astocky team launcher or the pack, you just go to our forums, and we're always happy to help.
That is the one thing that sets you apart from other launchers that are very popular is that they can actually reach you for help, whereas otherwise they might not have an opportunity to do that with other packs.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly don't have the same, I guess, volume of popularity that some of the other launchers have, but I think it makes us a lot more personal, and I think that's pretty important.
Absolutely. Hey, let's go over to the main area, and I'm going to show you my windmill.
Um, I'm just going to jump back to spawn, and we can run from there.
Good idea.
Now, I think I might have seen this, although I think it glitched in and out as I was racing past on the minecart earlier.
I think you're right. I think you actually can see it from there. I'm headed down the waterway from spawn. Oh, I see you there.
Yeah, I think I'm just below where you are. Yep. I'm gonna just run off in the direction I think it is and see if I can find it.
Sure.
It's behind the Christmas tree, isn't it?
It actually is up the hill there. You remember that. So you already know your way around.
Is there a button on the tree? Yes, there is. Does it do anything?
That's my doing. I think I got bored one day.
I'll be honest. I'm an engineer. I see a button. I have to click it to see what happens. I can't help myself.
There you go.
Is that like a brown chicken?
There is. Coterie Craft changed a lot of things when they started updating in 1.4. They changed quite a few things.
To be fair though, chickens are very rarely white. Same with sheep actually. Sheep are normally grotty, mucky colours.
That's exactly right. They are. You really don't very
Oh.
rarely see a white sheep.
Totally didn't even notice that gate.
There's another. This looks really cool at night when you're walking down this way, and there's another portal at the end. But other than that, it really doesn't have a use.
I think something that it could use is like the fireflies from Twilight Forest. How you can kind of stick the bugs on trees. I often walk through a little forest like that and think, this would look awesome with those kind of like bugs just stuck to the side of the tree to add some atmosphere. Wow.
Well, it's funny you say that, Stocky, because I actually have the Twilight Forest loaded in my single player world. Alright. G.R. Steen, my admin, built this for me. When he built it, he did not have the wool on the actual rotating fan.
Yep.
I added that myself. And G.R. Steen is a big fan of the RonHutchCraft server and My Little Pony. And he took this design from one of the My Little Pony cartoons. And he put this on my server, and I was real pleased with it.
It's awesome.
We can actually go inside and go up to the very top.
I tried to jump up the top. I thought there was like another water block I could go down, but it turns out it was lapis.
Oh, actually, you're right. There's lapis at the very top.
Yeah, I was going to try and kind of meet you halfway. It's a little dark in here, though, I've noticed.
It is a little bit, and part of the reason is because I've got redstone torches instead of regular torches.
I do like the look of the redstone torches, but they're just not bright enough.
No, they're not bright enough at all. I agree.
I love the kind of beamwork up the top too.
Yeah, I actually put those redstone torches in. But I'm trying to think. Oh, I know exactly what I can show you. I have an area of the server that I call Georgetown.
Oop, stuck. Oop, still stuck. Not competent to use doors.
Okay, let's go over here and we'll go to Georgetown. I think this video might be running a little bit long.
Yeah, we're about 50 minutes, so I'll probably knock it off, I guess, in the next 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Just under an hour, that should be alright. I love when the Christmas tree just kind of appears as the chunk loads.
Yeah, this, you'll see this in a minute. I don't know if you can see this from the distance, but there's a large diving board. We're going to go to the top of that, and this is like a farmhouse It is massive in size. Actually has a villager in here. I actually, this villager was my first villager I ever turned from being a zombie back into a regular villager.
Ah, I've been trying to do that for ages. I can just never find one. And
Only apple and a potion, I think, does it.
like a weak splash potion of weakness or something like that's what you need.
That's exactly right. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, I made the stuff in one of my Let's Plays and I was ready, but I left it in a chest, found the zombie, went back to get the stuff, and when I came back, the zombie had despawned.
Oh,
It takes a lot of planning to make it happen.
it does. Actually, once you do it, I think it probably takes around 10 minutes to change back.
Yeah,
It takes a long period of time.
yeah, you definitely got to plan for it and make sure you got them captured somewhere where they can stay and they're not going to burn up in the sun or die or anything like that.
You got it. Let's go back. We're going to go out here to the left. This is a farm area out here.
Yeah, I was just admiring the texture pack and the way the wheat looks and just breaking it and putting some back.
Um, this area here was built by a young girl in Singapore.
Oh wow.
And her Minecraft name, because she likes Remy so much, is Mini Rem. Mini Rem, yeah. So, um, she built this. And I've named this
Oops.
area Georgetown. And this is a large diving board. We'll go to the top of this diving board.
Ho- Hopefully it goes a little better than my cliff jumping.
Which I noticed that last one. You said, "Who reckons I'll make it?" That's okay. Minecraft's no fun unless you do something like that.
Yeah.
There's a door down here. You see it?
Awesome. No, I didn't see the door actually. I got right down near the windows. I just didn't think this was going to be the entrance. They apparently have a leak.
That's okay. I think I can remedy that. I think I can remedy that. There we go. Perfect.
I mean, I love underwater buildings because I mean, if you don't know to look for them, you pretty much wouldn't even see they were there.
That's exactly right. There. Perfect. Now it's fixed. Perfect. Now, typically, I have this area lit up. Typically.
That's what I was just going to say. I'm just going to grab a torch and put a couple of torches out.
Yeah. And there's a leak in the roof. Leak in the roof there.
That'd get horribly moldy.
Let's see. I'm trying to think where we can go. Oh, wait. I have a desert towel, Astocky,
Okay.
that we can go see. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see. There is a warp for that. / warp. Okay. The name of the town is Desert Ghost / warp Desert Ghost. You'll beat me there.
Indeed. Wow, this is cool. Did this start off as like a village or?
Actually, no, it was all built by hand. The gentleman who built it is a member of punchwood.com, and his name is Floyd the Lost Rogue, and he built this whole thing by hand. I built the nether portal in this little house up here, and the one on the other end, but he built the rest of it. And I love coming up here because my frames are huge, and the lag meter is just a constant green line every time I come here.
That's better. I just noticed I had my view distance on normal the whole time I've been playing.
Oh,
That's okay, I fixed it now.
yeah, you're usually on far, right?
Yeah, normally. I don't know why I would have been doing it otherwise. Must have been something to do with one of the servers, because the only reason I use these vanilla clients is to go to servers.
Sure, sure. But trying to think of what else there is.
This is cool. Yeah, we're probably not going to have too much time to show anything else anyway, so we might just call it an end here. Thank you so much for showing us around.
No problem.
I'm just wondering if there's a way that I can bring up the web page again to send you the email, but certainly it's near the beginning of the video and it's going to be in the description if anyone is interested in joining the server and coming on and having a chat with Ron and having a look around and potentially building, I guess trying to pit your own building skills against some of the awesome stuff that's already on here. Certainly my building skills are not up to the scratch of building stuff for this server, but I need to work on it.
Me too. And now that the GR student is working on other servers, I've got to get him back here to build some other great stuff. I'm looking for somebody to build me a ship if anybody wants to come on board and give it a shot.
So that could be an option. Are you going for like an airship with a big white balloon above it? I've seen a couple of really cool airships. Or are you just looking for like a normal naval vessel?
I'm looking for a big British naval vessel to build directly parallel to the skybase where you spawned in.
Yep. So if anyone has any building skills, feel free to apply. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you so much, Ron, for taking us around and showing us around.
You're welcome.
Happy Minecrafting, everyone. Astocky out.